or the
No.
podcast.
Walking,
He's the main
running.
host. Running, good running, or do you want it walking? No. So
He's
he's
just
going
sitting.
to do the. I think he's going to sit down. No. He's going to do the questions. Most of us will be just asking some or putting in a little input, and most of the question will be for the guests. So again, if you don't want to answer a certain question, just let us know. It's okay. We will check with the comment section as well if we have some questions from our, what do you call that? Oh yeah, from our viewers. We'll let you know and then ask them to you. So again, if it's a no for you, just say no. If
Say
you want to
pass.
answer it,
If you wanna
Yeah,
pass,
just do it.
pass.
Yeah,
Say pass.
just say hard pass.
Hello, hello, guys. Good afternoon. Ay,
Which
welcome,
one here?
Sheila. Thanks. Welcome. Good afternoon.
Morning.
Time
Morning
of
ka
the
lang
day.
yan. It's alright. Every day is morning.
Oh, Sheila is live right now, I believe.
Yeah, RR Sunday.
Oh, nice, nice. Cool. I'll
Sheila
share that.
Meow Gaming.
Uh,
Let's go share the page. The
Sheila, yeah, yeah. I've actually
Sheila
followed her
Meow.
already.
Sheila, I sent you a message here in Zoom. Just checking if that's the YouTube page. It says Meow Gaming only.
Damn. I remember this game from Sheila, Pepsi Man game.
Oh, Pepsi Man! Nice!
Pepsi Man! Yeah,
I
I
love
played
that
it in a
game.
PS1.
Just like what they call that? It's a running game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's just like Temple Run.
In the
Guys,
chat. Yeah, that one.
Ayun.
No, is that not you? I'm
and we're live, guys. So
oh, we're live now.
Nice.
not really.
Sure.
Double tune. Your camera is still off.
Oy, Leche Flan's video was up already in YouTube.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Live.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that.
There, what's up,
We're
guys?
Oh,
live.
by the way, guys, this is Chito Miranda
Oh no,
and Cheetos Angels. Not so angelic, but we are the angels.
I
Fortunately.
love, I love the poster, Blackpink.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you very much, bro.
Always.
They
I
know
love
it.
that you love it.
my
Share
heart.
the love
well,
of Blackpink.
well played.
Where is Solid Eye?
so
Fresh
guys, we
from the
are live.
shower, Devil Tuned.
Oh,
Devil Tune,
from the
just
fresh
let
from
us
the
know when
bowl.
we're gonna go now.
From the bowl.
After
Okay.
this, I'm gonna take a shower. So hot in here.
Yeah, your cosplay is kind of hot, bro.
Kind of.
Anji!
Sanji-san, your cosplay.
Oh, they have their tent nakama already. It's
The tent
Jinbei.
nakama.
Jinbei.
Spoiler. No.
Jinbei is
sorry,
now
sorry.
hidden. Spoiler! Spoiler alert!
Didn't mean it, sorry.
What? I did not know
Kakalig
that.
tayo. Spoil all that.
Really?
We're live.
Suspected.
We're
It
live.
was only suspected for a certain time now.
For years, like they were, me and my friends, we were like assuming that
He's the one, the last.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's the 10th one.
Hey guys, I think Paulina hasn't watched it yet. Don't spoil it for her.
Oh,
Does she know what? That's why,
See?
oops.
Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, no mention of any name.
No.
Thank
I
you.
didn't mean it. Sorry.
Last
One Piece is too long. It's
So I saw
still a
her
long
facial
thing.
reaction is like,
it's too long.
"What
Put
are you talking about it?"
I have the full episodes from I
Let's
think
not.
1 to 900, but sadly my hard drive got
Wait.
corrupted.
Outs.
Yeah, so sad.
900.
900
What?
episodes, yeah.
Episodes.
Yeah.
One Piece.
From One Piece is actually 900 plus episodes already. Let me check.
Right.
Yay! Solid Ice here. Woo! We have from Russia, Australia, with Philippines, where else?
Magandang gabi.
And
And
from the
she-
sea,
From the sea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
We have a
part?
pirate.
Yes.
We have a pirate named Sanji.
At the Grand Line.
Mhm.
Grand line.
hey guys,
Give me-
just to remind you, we're already live. If you...
Oh, we're already sorry.
Yes, we will.
Oh my
wait,
god,
wait.
I'm late. I'm so sorry.
Bro from Sheila's
Let's go,
and
Solid
Alpha's
Eye.
page.
Welcome.
Good
Hello,
evening to
everyone.
our friends from cosplay, Ray Cordero and Polina.
Kidding.
There's
And
also
Start.
Sheila.
And
and
Sheila.
Sheila.
Barrow.
There,
And
she
our
is.
Sheila.
our
Oh,
our
your
Spider
spider
Gwen.
senses are not working.
Where's uh where's bossing Devil Tune?
Yeah, I'm here.
there,
Oh
there.
yes. Hi, idol.
Yeah,
That's not
he's
the
Pikachu.
He's
That's why
Gabby.
Cheetos Angels.
Cheetahs Angels.
Hi
Solid ka
Sheila.
talaga, solid ay.
You guys,
Hi
you guys want to
Rai.
start? Hello.
Alright.
Are
May
we
Hold
naantay
on.
ako eh. May naantay
Yeah.
akong
We're
sabihin
still
yan eh.
waiting for the queue. What?
Okay.
best friend?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Team
Now we're
Coincidence.
best friends, huh?
Yes.
We are best
Best
friends.
friends, man.
Nice.
We're
One,
gonna
Devil
be
Tune.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Sunny Days. This is Devil Tune here, and I'm at Rising Alphas with our special guest. We're gonna talk about cosplaying. So, before anything else, guys, introduce yourselves. So, starting from Dad Morgs.
Let's go.
Uh, Hi guys. I'm the
You
first one again.
you really wanted this, so
To the
Okay,
honors,
guys. Hi.
bro.
Good evening. Again, this is Dad Morgs. You can check out my page, Lex Luthor, one word and then space PH. I usually play Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, and League of Legends. So watch out. I'll be soon streaming Tekken 7 and
Oh,
Resident Evil 3.
Let's go.
and
That's me next.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
All right. Hi, Prof Toff here. My page is the same name, Prof Toff. Usually stream Pokemon games and GTA roleplay at the moment. Some mobile games such as Final Fantasy and Seven Deadly Sins.
Let's just plan.
Yeah, so si may malat siya para naman. Good afternoon to
Shout out to
you.
Jenny ng Blackpink.
Shout out to my crush, Jenny. This is Letraplan. You can catch me on Facebook at Letraplan Stream. I am a Christian streamer and I am a variety streamer. I rate games, I criticize games, and I play plenty of games, such as games with storylines, campaigns, and multiplayer games as well, such as Dota, PUBG, and COD. Let's go. Good afternoon to you guys, and welcome to our guests.
Welcome.
Sino?
Who?
Yeah,
Who's next?
yeah, it's you.
ATW.
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 Hina nung mic mo eh. Hindi ko narinig. Pwede ba sign
Your voice
language?
was...
Yo, it's me,
Go-
ATW, tatlong three-letter Y, TW. I'm playing roleplay, GTA roleplay. Right now, and my character is not
JC.
It's JC.
it's
JC, man. It's
It's
JC.
JC.
He's gonna be revived on Sunday.
Welcome to our guest. Thank you. Sign language mamaya.
Mesa.
The language is the key.
guys,
Amazing.
this is Mija. Please follow my page. You can check on it. That's AMEISHJA. So I play basically MOBA games and a little bit of FPS. So check on it. And welcome to our guests, Paulina, Ray, and Sheila.
Solid Eye.
You're
you're
mute.
on
You're
mute.
mute.
Guys, sorry. Good evening to each and every one of you, to our dear Alpha fellow streamers, and especially to our guest. Good evening. This is Solid Eye online gaming. I am Solid Eye. I mainly stream PUBG, and you can catch me on my page live every day, twice a day, 1 p.m. Philippine time and 6 p.m. Thanks.
Nice. So again, this is your host Level Tune. I stream Final Fantasy
Yeah.
14, RDR2, and sometimes The Witcher 3. So you can check out my page on Facebook. It's fb.gg/thedeviltune. So I have the pleasure tonight of introducing
Hey,
our
Prof Toff.
cosplay community. Wait, what's up?
Prof Top, did he?
Yeah,
Honey.
he
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm old.
They're getting old, man. So they're from the cosplay community from
Oh,
their
no.
respective countries. Paulina specifically, so I'll let them take it away. So Paulina, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Polina, but in the internet you can find my YouTube channel and my cosplay works by the nickname Dark Inquisitor. You can see it there. And I'm from Russia, but I moved to Austria almost 6 years ago. So I will answer all your questions if you want it or not. We will see. That's it about me.
You want it.
If when you
Please
Or
want
not.
it.
keep it in the comment section. We're gonna read it like after before the stream ends, I guess. So and Sheila, yeah, take it away.
Awesome. 12 years.
Pepsi Man. Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Awesome.
oh.
X
Nice.
number one.
And Ray, aka Sanji, cosplaying Sanji.
Yes,
Sanji. Sanji Swan. Love is one.
Hi guys, my name is Ray Cordero, but in the cosplay community, I am known as Kenkoy. That's Kenkoy. Kenkoy means funny, wacky.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, no.
And I also have a YouTube channel. Everybody here's a streamer. What am I doing here? I plan to stream games soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Go.
YouTube channel is Ray Cordero because I love to record. That's why Ray Cordero.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice,
So
nice.
oh.
Nice.
since we're on the topic of cosplaying, so I have like 5 questions for you guys, and you guys can
Hmm?
answer like each and individually, and then if you have a like a unified answer, yeah, you guys can go ahead. And it is gonna become an open forum, so our co-hosts may or may not ask you questions in a bit. So yeah, let's start. So I'm gonna start things off like a bit light, I guess. How does one get into cosplaying, Paulina?
Well, one should be passionate enough, I would say, and have enough creativity. And for example, what was the factor for me when I first ever tried the cosplay? I did like very bad makeup. I just took my mom pencil for eyes, just draw black eyes like this, pink wig. But I felt so good and so confident because I was embodying the character. And
Yeah.
I think that's what's the most important. You need to feel related to one character, or sometimes like you need to
Yeah.
like them to put them on yourself and pretend to be them for the whole day. And I think this is honestly really fun, and it's like theater for me. So I would say you need to be passionate and you need to focus at least on one thing to start, and then you will have a wave of plans anyway later.
When did you start cosplaying?
Uh, 5th May 2013. I
It
remember this
is
correctly.
7 years.
Wow.
Nice. And Sheila, how does one get into cosplaying?
Mm.
Good choice.
Oh.
Awesome.
It's since 2008, and your first cosplay is Jill Valentine. So, uh, what made you like get into her character so much that you wanna cosplay her? Hmm.
No, put me there. I just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Nice.
Excuse.
That's what made you fell in love with her character, her being a badass and pretty at the same time. Yeah. Ray Cordero,
Now what?
how cosplaying?
If you're passionate about it, I'm just gonna copy their answers. No, I'm kidding. Um,
Very
but
Kenko indeed,
seriously,
bro.
yes, that's why my nickname is Kenkoi, because my aunt is working at Japan, and whenever that they go home here, they bring these VHS tapes with the animes, recorded animes such as
Recorded
Dragon
animes.
Ball. Yeah, such as Dragon Ball, and
Ooh.
whenever I watch all of those animes, I copy them. So
You
ever since
imitate
I was a
them.
kid, I imitate them, and then I discovered this cosplay, which is popularized in Japan, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when I discovered it, I go into character, and my first character at that time, because that's 2008 as well when I started. The famous anime there is Death Note. So I cosplay a
You
simple
Yagami Light.
costume.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, not
Oh,
Yagami Light. The most
Yeah, the gummy
easiest
line.
costume.
L.
It's
L.
L. That's right.
L.
L. L. Lolly. Just a long sleeve, white long sleeve. And then because I'm also passionate about acting, I go into theater before. That's
Oh,
why what do you, how do you call that? Internalize with the character, how we do, how he acts, how he talks. Then I portray it at the community, cosplay community.
so
Do I
what
make
made you?
sense? Everybody's sorry. Go
Indeed,
ahead.
yeah.
You make perfect sense.
Yeah, in your case, Ray, how what made you fall in love with the Death Note manga or anime that you wanna cosplay L, I guess. So what's
Uh,
with Death Note and yeah.
well, Death Note is like a crime mystery genre where they're battle of the brains.
yeah.
Yagami Light and versus L Loliet, and I fell in love with L because he's just sitting there calculating all of the mystery or the murders happening while eating chocolates. That's why I fell in love with the character,
Nice.
because he's eating.
Yeah, like
That's
Devil
why I
Chun right
like
now.
Cool,
Kind of
cool.
story
yeah,
the whole day.
and that's
So
why I also fell in love with this character, because he's cooking and smoking.
Oh.
Oh.
so
You
yeah,
mentioned Dragon Ball, Dragon
Yeah.
Ball series. So this is just a funny one. So who here has or have tried instant transmission when he was younger?
Yeah, everybody. I think everybody,
I think
and even
everybody
and
when you're
even
Oh.
shouting like turning into a Super
ATW look like
Saiyan.
Dami.
Super Saiyan for Goku.
ATW.
Super
Well,
Saiyan for Goku.
I was trying it
The
when I was
bandit.
a kid. Instant transmission and the Kamehameha.
Hmm.
This is funny, funny, funny. Anyway,
And then
go
when
yeah.
and then as it revolved around, everybody's now imitating Naruto with the Naruto run, right?
Naruto run, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of Naruto runs.
Yeah, so I just have a question here. So you guys been like Polina for 7 years, Sheila around how many years? 12,
12
years,
years.
more than,
Yeah.
yeah, and then
12 years. Same here,
and
12
12
years.
years, same year with
Okay.
Wow.
so
Yeah.
that long. How was how does people when you meet people that you usually come across the conventions and everything, do they like call you on a certain name or like on a certain character's name? Do they remember a specific one when they approach you, or just they call you by your names?
It
At
depends.
first, because
you're
go ahead,
portraying.
go ahead. Who's gonna answer first?
Yeah, you
Let's go
question.
with Ray first. With Ray.
Well, at first they will call you for your character, because they don't know you yet. And then when they take a
Mm,
picture of you and then ask you for your information,
real
like your
name.
FB or FB, your name.
Mhm.
As I mentioned before, my introduction, everybody knows me as Kenkoy, Knkoy. So they now call me Kenkoy. Yeah.
Yeah. Then how about you, Sheila?
Nice.
So that's every convention. Every time there's a convention, whatever you're cosplaying, that's what they call you.
Mm.
Oh, okay. How about you, Polina?
Well, in Russia, for example, if people recognize me, it's normally by the cosplay name, so by Inquisitor. But people who know me through Facebook, they're more keen with Polina. And in Austria, I would say it's kind of 50-50 because most of the times, if they don't know me, they will call me the name of the character and we will just make a chit chat and we will tell each other nicknames or second names or whatever.
Yeah.
And if they know me, it depends. Some people like to call me Palina, some people like to call me Inquisitor, so it really depends on the people, actually.
So during conventions, I believe there is a lot of photo shoots. People would like to have a picture with you guys. Was there a moment in the convention that you felt really bad after a photo shoot? Was there that instant? How about you,
Yeah.
Polina?
Yeah. I had one costume that I really hated because back in the days I was not doing any revealing costumes at all. And this costume was opening my back and my arms, and sometimes I go like a bit crooked on conventions. So after taking pictures in this costume before I changed it completely for a normal shooting, I couldn't even look at them because there's like some stuff that bothers only me that only I notice, but I noticed this, so I can't. So this is one of those cosplays. It was back in 2015, but since then, if I don't like the pictures, I will just not upload them.
I see. How about you, Ray?
What was the question?
Uh, was there a time when
Bad
somebody would like to have,
instances
yeah,
during a
bad
cosplay shoot
instances during a cosplay shoot
convention.
or during a convention that somebody wants to take a picture with you, but after the picture you felt like you were assaulted or you felt bad about it?
Yeah.
Nah,
Syempre.
since you're a guy.
Nah.
Nah. Okay. I believe Sheila has
Since I'm a guy.
something to say. Yeah, maybe because you're a guy. Maybe for Sheila.
Seconds, five,
Oh,
Ooh,
Anna
six.
Williams.
Anna.
Nice.
Dress? Ah, the
Mhm.
vest.
Hmm?
Ah,
Yeah.
learning times, learning times.
So it's not your best wearing a vest.
I will be back next time.
Yeah, sure, Polina.
Ridiculous? What's the term? Ridiculous? Atrocious. Oh,
Oh, why atrocious like it?
Wow,
so that's strong.
Oh, the
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
shoes, huh?
That's a deep emotion.
Deep
Yeah.
emotion. Atrocious.
Yeah, isn't that Gollum? Atrocious.
Atrocious.
Like, probably I could relate because I went cosplaying at least once, twice. Yeah, that's how it feels when you have photo shoots and yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're clear.
loud and clear at least. Yeah, if you can make
yeah,
it
talk
Yeah,
louder, it's
Welcome.
also fine.
about
yeah.
costumes and all that. So, do you guys like make your own costumes or? Do you like buy
Yeah,
it from?
nice question.
Yeah.
Who
So
answers?
Yeah, I have an additional question to Devil Tune's question. Um, is
Nice.
it if you're buying or in cosplaying, is it expensive? I'm just
Yeah,
curious. If
I'm
you're
curious about that.
starting
99%.
like being a cosplayer, is it
Mhm.
expensive to start, or do you just make your
Be
own?
resourceful or something.
Yeah,
It
Because
depends.
Solid Eye will be cosplaying soon. That's why
yeah.
he's asking.
If there's one character that I'm gonna be cosplaying, it's gonna be my idol, Killua from Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I'm looking
nice.
Who's gonna
forward to
answer
that,
that?
bro.
I know.
Who's gonna answer your
I'm looking
I
question,
forward.
thought
bro?
you were gonna cosplay something that just needed abs, bro. Just go topless. Anyway, go ahead,
Who's
guys.
gonna
Go ahead,
answer the
guys.
Go
question first?
ahead.
Go ahead.
Ladies
Uh,
Polina.
first.
Polina,
Me?
Polina. Yeah.
Well, when I had really bad money situations, but I still wanted to do cosplay, I have some characters that are easy to do, you can say, on a list.
Uh-huh.
So I can find, or this is what we call in Russia wardrobe cosplay. Basically, you go to your wardrobe and you find exactly the same clothes as the character has. It's normally very easy with anime when they have like uniforms or jeans, and you just do a cosplay first with this. So you just need a wig and kind of looking like clothing, makeup only if you want to. And of course, if you will do it more and more, you will notice that money spending question is also getting sometimes more and more. But I would say in general, it's easier and cheaper sometimes to try it yourself and to try to create it yourself than to search for the costumes, because some costumes you can find for like 20, 30 bucks, but some costumes you can find for 600, and you don't even have a guarantee that they will be good or fitting enough. So if you
Okay.
really care about the character and you're like, I want to use this fabric on his suit and not this fabric that is being used everywhere, then you need to search it yourself. And there are also a lot of people who are ordering from people who are doing it, like
Websites.
from, yeah, Etsy, for example, is one of the biggest stuff for cosplayers, because
Mm.
there are people who are good with sewing and crafting or wigs.
Mm.
They're selling
Okay.
everything for exact same character.
Yeah.
So if you want something good made exactly for this character, it's Etsy.
I think Polina makes a strong point because I remember my previous girlfriend who went into a maid costume.
Aww.
Previous.
Yes, because I'm married
Can I
now.
get
Anyway,
okay.
okay,
Oh,
I'm
you
going
married
back.
her.
No, no, no.
Is your wife there?
No, 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 no. Anyhow, going back. So there was a time that, of course, when you look for a costume, she really wanted to portray Maid Sama, the
Kaichua
anime.
made Sama. Yeah.
Yes, the president is a maid. That
Yeah.
costume. So that here in the Philippines, at least, if you don't have the actual resource to get the good materials, you have to make do with customized
You can
things.
always try like eBay or AliExpress or different websites like
Yeah.
this, because
Oh, really?
it's
Nice.
Mhm.
it's even
But
Taobao. It's like something that
yeah,
Russians know,
that's
but not a
pretty,
lot of
pretty
people.
famous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
because it's
Taobao.
very cheap. It's
Oh
extremely
wow.
cheap. You
It
order
didn't
like
exist
seven.
way back early 2000s, I think. It was
Yeah.
just recent,
Really?
right? Or I don't know,
Yeah.
we just
Well,
didn't know about it.
I
Early
think
2000s.
AliExpress popped somewhere in my people kind of in 2013, 14, and that's the same way when the Taobao actually came to the market in
Mm.
Russia. Because a
I see,
lot
I
of
see.
people are actually working as how to say it, as a person who helps you with the Taobao, because it's on Chinese and not a lot of people understanding exactly. And you
Yeah.
just pay them 10% and then you will get it charged.
Oh.
Pretty
So,
awesome supplier for cosplayers.
mhm.
Yeah.
So how about you, Sheila? Like, do you make your own costumes? Do you buy or?
um in my early days of costume, since I am a high schooler back then. I i i am actually the same with Paulina. I just managed to gather some things on my closet or in a nearby thrift store or ukay-ukay. For example, Jill
That
Valentine, that's what
works.
Yeah.
I told you a
Yeah.
while ago.
Yes.
Yeah, she
nice.
only has a blue tube, a black skirt, brown boots, and then this white jacket that is
But
wrapped around her waist, right? So I
Mm.
managed
Uh-huh.
to buy some of them at a nearby thrift store for only I think 300 pesos. Around $6.
Ah,
Oh,
I
nice.
managed to pull that
Nice.
off.
Very nice.
Uh,
Creativity,
Yeah.
resourcefulness.
how about you, Ray? Hello.
Yes, also thrift shop.
Team thrift shop here.
My cosplay, as I mentioned earlier, Yuzaki L. Loliet came from my closet. It's just a long white long sleeves and a jeans. And
Yeah.
my Lupin the Third costume came from a thrift shop. It's actually what's this? The coat of Lupin the Third is for female, but it fits me, so I bought it for only I don't know how much it was before, but it came from a thrift shop. But when you're gonna be asking if I make my own costume, I don't make my own costume because I have friends who's a lot more
Oh,
talented
wow.
Yeah.
creating those.
you
But
wanna
I
you
help
wanna take him online?
on creating. What?
You wanna
Yeah,
take him
yeah.
online?
Shout out to Project 8.
Oh yeah,
Hey
Project
guys,
Yes,
8.
all of my
I just have
costumes.
something to add. Unexpectedly, my mom was actually watching us, guys, and
Oh.
she sent me a message.
Hey,
Hi.
from Austria.
Hello.
Out from
Um,
Austria.
Yeah, so she said
Hello.
she thinks she's too old for this topic, and but personally, this is what she said. Personally, I love watching people in cosplay, and I feel young forever.
Mhm.
As you don't
Oh,
know, I love
That's
watching
nice.
cartoons or anime movies like
Mhm.
that, and I love seeing kids on a costume, especially when I was in Disneyland in Paris. So that's from my
Oh,
mom.
makes sense. Yeah.
So
that's
even if she's
adorable.
sick right now, she still is joining us.
Thank you, Tita. We do
Shout out to
appreciate
Mommy
Yeah.
Aurelia.
that. Shout out.
Hi,
God
Mom.
Thank
bless.
you for
Hi, Tita.
more
Yeah,
power.
so
Hello po.
Get
I
get
think that's the
well.
impact that the cosplayers are giving the old people. Just like me, I'm also old.
You're not
Cosplaying
looking
as
I,
a
it,
young
no.
dude. Cosplaying like
I
28 years old.
yeah, I feel
Yeah,
so
23.
young.
That's why we're best friends.
Oh, that's
Age is actually just a number.
by the way, guys. If you don't
Once
know,
all the
I
time.
also do cosplay before. So
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
Really?
My
yeah.
first
Last year.
cosplay insight was from Dad Morris.
Mhm.
I,
So usually I do Darth Vader and the Flash
Okay.
from the new Justice League.
What year? What year?
yeah.
What year was that?
My first cosplay was around 2007.
2007. You're 1 year older than me.
Yeah, because
You're
there
1 year
was
older
this
than me.
event in our company when I was still working with Dell.
Okay.
Every month we have an event. So they have this Comic Con convention for the
Mhm.
employees of Dell.
Wow.
So we get to bring our toys as well, like Gundams and everything. So I'm a avid.
Antoine.
I'm a collector for Gunpla.
Okay.
And then they mentioned something
Oh,
like there's going
Gunpla.
to be a cosplay. Yeah, there's going to be a cosplay event. You want to join? So I said, sure. So I did the costume. It was a Mokujin made
Oh,
out of
Mokujin. From
Oh,
Tekken.
R2.
Tekken as well.
Just
The
paper
strongest
boards.
character.
Yeah, it was
I
the
like
this
easiest to
character.
create.
You, you created the costume
Put
yourself?
it in your
Did you
arms,
create it?
legs.
Yeah.
Did you create? Oh, okay, that's nice.
I created the costume itself. I just look for a used box,
Mhm.
then just used masking tape and everything, and then just painted that all over with silver paint, so it's the
Okay.
silver Mokujin. And then I placed some
Nice.
boobs on it because it's some the,
I
the
think-
girl Mokujin.
I think the silver Mokujin is called Tetsujin. Is that right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's Tetsujin. Yeah,
It's a gin. Yeah.
yeah. So
It's
that's the
Tetsujin.
one that I did, and luckily I won second place.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
That's nice.
Oh.
And that was the start of
Nice,
my
well,
cosplay what do you call this?
Career.
That is what
career during that
creativity
time.
can do to a person.
Yeah, and
Yes.
then I started working on some
Yeah.
rubber
Rubber sheets.
mats
Rubber foam,
for
yeah.
creating the helmet of Darth Vader. So
Mm.
yeah.
Okay, I didn't know
Because
you
I'm a
make
big fan of
costumes
Star
as
Wars.
well. I
About
didn't
like
know.
cash prizes and everything. So, like for all of you guys, Paulina, Ray, and
Mhm.
Sheila, like if every time you attend conventions and then like go there to with costumes, do you like are there like cosplay competitions there, and
Mhm.
do you guys join them? Do you guys is there a prize money for that? A prize pot for that?
Yeah. Yes.
Sometimes.
Can I go
Not
first?
not
Mhm.
on every. Yeah.
Not every, not.
Not every convention we join. Sometimes we just roam around, be with friends. But yes,
Mhm.
there is a cosplay competition
Mhm.
and there's a prize system.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
That's how it
But
works.
it's
same
normally, for
situation.
example, in Russia where we don't have super much money for small conventions. The
Mhm.
price is normally like this typical list of award and a small medal or something and something
Okay.
like a board game. So it's
Mhm.
not money every time, but on the big conventions it's a lot of money. Like in Russia you
Oh,
can win
Oh.
1,200 euro in a prize.
Wow.
What?
oh wow.
Way bigger
As
than
far
here.
as I
But in
remember,
pesos.
as far as I remember, Vienna Comic Con also offers for second place Chicago go for Comic Con for both people. And for the first place, you will go to participate in the main Comic Con in San Diego, as far as I
In San Diego.
remember. And you will also get like 1,000 euro on it.
Oh,
Wow.
So
This
it's
is
oh,
this is my
Worth the
trophy. It's
effort.
a bit dirty.
oh, nice, cool.
Oh.
Oh,
Congrats,
nice.
bro.
Wow.
Wait,
Congrats,
Ray,
Kuya
where's
Well
located?
Kentoy.
played.
It's made of rubber foam as well.
Okay.
Very
Where's
resourceful price.
wow, where's that trophy
Nice.
from?
What
But
year was that, Kuya Kentoy?
Where's, yeah.
Where was that
2008,
from?
Ah,
I
2008. Okay.
2008 I for Cosplay Mania 2008 I won as a
Ah.
best solo cosplay live action category, movie live action category. I cosplayed the mask.
Ah, yeah, I remember that. I
Did you
Ah!
remember
dance,
that,
bro?
Kuya
Did you
Kentoy.
dance?
Yes, I lip sync
Do you
singing
have a
all
video or
singing.
something?
Yeah, did they have a
Yeah, I
picture of it?
do.
I am there,
I
Kuya.
do.
I am there, Kuya. When you won.
You were there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Nice.
see that. Nice. Is it on our YouTube channel or your Facebook page?
Yes, it is on my YouTube and Facebook.
Check it
My
out. Like,
photo and
back.
video.
Mhm.
So guys, check that out.
Let's
Plug,
go.
plug,
Yeah.
plug,
Wow.
plug.
It sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay, so
Yes.
Oh,
Hey,
um,
Supremo in the house. Welcome, bro.
yeah, costumes to like joining competitions. So the cosplay experience, how would you entice a non-cosplayer to try it out?
Okay.
Starting with Pauline.
Let's go.
Well, if you wanted to compete, I would say first take some time to be sure that you're prepared, not because you are worse than someone, but because some people are in there to win it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So for
Yeah.
me,
That's
like
that's true.
for me, sometimes people, especially when I was a teenager in cosplay, were sometimes a disappointment, if you know what I mean. Because
Mhm.
especially when I went here, they were like, God. But here on conventions, when you go there, like I would compare two countries. Here, people maybe have the quality wise a bit worse than Russia, but they're so freaking happy. They just came to convention because they have a lot of friends and they're meeting them and they're like, why not wearing a costume?
Enjoying the event, yeah.
Yeah, and in Russia, it's a lot of times because they want to be so professional and so mighty that it's 32 degrees outside and they're standing in a chainmail and the full Witcher costume and like, "Ah, I'm dying. I can't take it anymore. I hate cosplay. Where is my money?" And you can
Yeah.
see that they're so fucking beautiful and all of the details are done, but they're dying and they're torturing themselves just to
Yeah.
show you what they done. And
Yeah.
it seems to be in between, you know, like somewhere.
Sheila.
What's your question again?
Yeah, the
How
cosplay
do you?
experience. How would you entice a non-cosplayer to try it out?
To try to join
Like,
in
like that
cosplay
Cosplay.
conventions?
I know how to cosplay. Yeah, I'm not
Ah,
into
to
that. So
cosplay.
how
Okay,
would
okay.
you entice me to
First and foremost, I'm gonna tell that person to enjoy. That's
Yeah.
actually that is actually the number one reason why you do cosplay, why you do a certain hobby, right? When you cosplay,
Mhm.
don't aim for because you're gonna win, because you're gonna get famous. Just remove all of that in your mind because nothing
Pressure,
would gonna
yeah.
happen. Because if you enjoy something and then you're gonna be achieving those
Uh-huh.
in the later part
Yes,
if you do your
correct.
best, right?
Words of wisdom from
Yeah.
Sheila Meow.
No,
Nice.
I'm not
Nice, very
smart, you know. It is just what I have observed from all this time that I am active on cosplaying.
You know what I
Yeah.
think?
Yeah.
It's
That is
also
just my
sometimes with
observation.
cosplayers, they
Mhm.
have like with the character something that they don't have themselves yet as a person, but they would want to. And after cosplaying the character, they feel that yeah, I already did it, so it means I can have this quality myself, which also makes you work on yourself and get better and better even through
Mm.
character.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
agree. I
I
agree.
agree.
There
All
was
about
this
the
one guy who
connection.
went, like this one guy I remember from one event who was really working on his body. You know the dancing black dude meme, GIF image.
Ah,
Yeah.
There
Ricardo.
was a guy,
Oh
Ricardo.
yeah,
Ricardo
yeah,
is
Ricardo,
yeah.
yeah, that
Ricardo,
guy.
amazing.
There was
Ricardo.
one guy who
Ricardo.
did that in a cosplay.
Hey,
Seriously?
hey, wait.
Red
Don't
bandana.
say
Really
don't
the
don't
abs.
don't say black guy.
Oh,
Say
sorry,
African
sorry.
American.
African American.
Mm.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you,
I
thank
think
you.
Kuya
Thank you,
Kenkoy,
thank you, Ray.
I think that guy is a Brazilian. Ricardo is from Brazil.
Brazilian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
plays
yeah,
League of
yeah, yeah.
Legends,
Yeah,
by
yeah.
the way.
So he's not a
Oh.
black guy.
Brazilian.
Yeah, he's a
Brazilian guy.
Brazilian.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
better, better.
Ricardo Milos.
Hey, Amisha.
Yeah, Ricardo.
By the
Yeah.
way,
Ah,
Paulina is
he has a
a
name,
League of
Ricardo
Legends
Miles.
player.
Paulina,
What?
Yeah, she plays League of Legends.
you play League of Legends?
Yeah, but I need to re-download it on my new computer. I still have it on my
Oh.
laptop.
What
but-
server are you playing in?
Huh?
What server are you playing in?
What do you mean?
NA, North America,
I normally play in
Eu-
Europe. If you need
Europe.
A Europe
Okay.
server.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Europe server. I think I'm gonna check my ping.
Yeah.
In
So
the-
let's go with
Mhm.
A for that question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so how would you entice a non-cosplayer to try cosplaying?
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Well, I would entice a non-cosplayer since I'm hosting a cosplay event. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask them first. Do you love anime? Do you love watching movies? If you want to
Yes.
see them in person, come and join us into the cosplay event. Just don't go in costume first. Just observe and see if you will be interested and have fun. And then when you are now interested to join the cosplay community, go ahead and prepare your costumes. Just do the
Mhm.
easy ones first. So comment down. The hell am I saying?
So sorry,
I love
die.
this
Come on
line.
down.
Ta-da!
So
I
when's
like
your
that.
next
I like
event?
that.
Just like a commercial, bro. Well played.
Good job, Ray. Host.
I have a question. Um, I have a question. This is a bit serious question. You can
Okay.
answer it, or you may or you may not. So, as a cosplayer,
Uh-huh.
you mentioned earlier that you do this for fun.
Yeah.
You do this for enjoyment and for the like of it. So, in my, I want to know your personal. Are you aiming for that um, money that you can get when you get there on top, or you just you just stick to? Do you have a plan, or do you have a dream of being there, or do you just stick to have fun and enjoy and portray your favorite character, something like that? I want to know, but you
Okay.
you
Where
may
is
or you may not.
there?
Mhm.
Where is
Uh,
there?
I
there
think you're
in
saying
Like being a successful cosplayer.
like
Alodia?
just like
Alodia Gossip, yeah.
I'm talking about
Kind of level.
yes, because
Yeah,
we
yes,
have a very
Alodia.
famous cosplayer here in Philippines, especially
It's
to
like making
Polina. Yeah, that's
a
Alodia.
living or making an
Okay.
income.
Yeah,
It's like
so
it's like their
every
profession. It's
yeah
like their
every
profession now.
event that she do, as far as I know,
It's
she
for a
get paid
fee.
for it. Like that
Yeah.
level that I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, who's gonna answer it?
Wanna go-
Maybe Ray. Ray.
Okay.
What?
Go, kuya.
Ladies first.
Alright.
Scratch. Go Ray, go.
Go, kuya.
There.
Let's
Well, I'm
hear
not-
it.
I mean, I think maybe probably if not,
Yeah, you may or you may not.
Probably just personal goals, probably for
Yeah,
you. If
personal
not,
goal. Yeah, something like that.
if you're willing to share it with everyone.
Yeah, if you're willing. If you're not, that's fine.
Well, as Sheila said, that if you're gonna be joining in a cosplay community and you're gonna go and portray a specific character, don't think of going there, wherever that is, there, or being famous or being popular at the cosplay community. Just do it for fun. I'm not
Yeah.
aiming for being a
Oh.
popular cosplayer because I've been in a cosplay community for 12 years since 2008, and I'm still a congoer, a cosplayer. I'm not a very popular person whenever I am in a convention. So I'm just going there for fun and um, introducing, I mean, posting. Yeah,
So you may not know that you're already a famous in the cosplayer
no,
community.
not really. I'm not that famous in the
Yeah.
cosplay community, and I
Yeah.
don't think of myself
Who's
as
the next one,
famous.
Oh,
bro?
Yeah. So
Very humble.
Well,
you're saying that you're just gonna stick there.
Okay.
No big dreams or
I have a big dreams in
regarding
some other craft, but not in
Yeah.
yeah.
cosplay.
Oh, I see.
Oh. So you do this just for
Because I
fun? You're passionate
yeah
about
I'm
it?
do this.
Yeah.
I'm passionate about this because, as I mentioned earlier, because I'm into acting, I'm into theater.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
my
Uh,
that's my
wow.
other goal, and I
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
am just
mm,
releasing my acting abilities or skills in the cosplay because I'm portraying a character, and a
Mm,
character you need to internalize what are their traits and
the
their looks.
psyche and the looks,
Okay.
everything.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Ray.
The
and
speech
that's
patterns,
why.
everything.
Well, that's a good question because when you release the poster of this stream that we're gonna be doing, some of my cosplayer friends are like, "Wow, you're in a different level now."
But
I'm actually one of them. I was like, go, go, Kuya Kenkoy.
She replied, and
Yeah.
I said, "What?" And I'm
No.
just being humble because I don't think of myself as a
Yeah.
very
Always
Yeah.
be
popular.
humble, guys.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Ray. And
yeah.
next
Well,
off is Sheila, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, that is actually one of Kuya Kenkoy's personality that I really like the most. He is actually a very talented, and then at the same time he is so
Oh.
humble.
Oh,
Yeah.
very humble.
I'm not actually
stop it,
I'm not
you.
actually trying to
OMG.
I'm not actually trying to sugarcoat things, but actually that's the real thing. Yeah, he's a very humble, but then he is so talented.
Based
Thank
on
you.
what you said, based on what you said, and what he said,
Okay.
I think he may not know it, but he's already in
Yeah, he's
somewhere.
already.
Yeah, I
he's
can see
already
that.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's already
But
there.
he's just humble. Yeah.
Yeah.
You may continue, Sila. Thanks. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. So, okay, guys. That I am actually very much aware with that with this topic actually. Most of the people, most of the cosplayers, I don't want to pinpoint anyone, right? Most of them,
No,
they wanted to be famous, they wanted to earn a lot of money, they wanted to be like this, they wanted to be like that. But the thing is, they just want it. They don't think what should I sacrifice for me to achieve my goal.
Oh.
They never think anything
Whoa.
about that, right? Not only in
That's very
cosplay,
deep.
in every aspect of our life. For example, in our work,
Yeah.
if we wanted to get promoted, what are the things that we have to sacrifice? I actually learned everything
Why are
about
you
this.
angry?
No, I'm not angry. I'm just
Explaining
actually
the things. It's just
putting my
explaining
heart
things.
into it. I just wanted to let the people know about this thing. Even on playing games, I actually learned all of this stuff on the professional gamers. How much are you willing to sacrifice? They just say
Yeah.
that, hey, you're so cool, you're so good in playing Dota, you're so good at this, you're so good at that. But those
Yeah.
people don't know that they sacrifice their time with their families, they sacrifice time with their studies. Some of them don't study
Yeah.
anymore. Some of them don't meet their girlfriends anymore. Some of them don't party with their friends anymore,
Someone,
etc.
someone can relate.
So
harsh.
how
Someone
much
can
are
relate
you
here.
willing to sacrifice for you to
Uh-oh.
achieve your goal? So that is my
Yeah.
so I'm gonna be
Yeah.
answering your question with another question. How much would you sacrifice? So if you're gonna
For your
answer that, then
passion.
that is what you're gonna get in return.
It's just
Ah.
like it's just like for us the streaming.
Okay.
We sacrifice some
Depends
of
on the
our
effort
time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
you put in.
So yeah,
Very,
I
very,
sacrifice
very
some
nice
time.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course,
Thank
in
you.
life, if you dream, not don't just dream or visualize the end game, but
Yeah.
and you don't just love the end game, but also
The
embrace
Process.
and visualize the process on how to get there. Because if
Agree.
not, you might get exhausted.
Agree.
I wanna put in some feedback before we go to Polina. Based from I just met Ray today, and I would see on how he talks and moves right now that he's not just a character. By being humble and just the way he talks, you know
Yeah.
that he really practiced his craft, and at the same time, even if
Yeah.
he's not cosplay,
Okay.
he's
He
just
knows what he's doing.
natural.
Yeah.
It's like it's a part of him. even if his goals is mainly into the acting scene, I mean cosplay is part of his goal. That's why he put it into heart, his practice, and the way he uses it today, just like the heart. Sanji's heart goes like that. Anyway, when he sees a girl, yeah, like that. So I would just like to say everything that we do, if we put a purpose on it and we put our heart into it, yes, it will definitely flourish along the way. Ayun.
Mm.
Let's going to the next one. Who will be think or Sheila? Are you
Paulina.
done?
Yeah, yeah, she's done. I guess
She's
it's
done.
Paulina now.
Pauline.
Well, I will start with advice. First of all, people don't compare yourself to others. That's like
Yes.
Yeah.
one piece of a cosplay information right here that I see
Mm.
my friends are
Yeah.
doing it, and honestly, it's really
Mhm.
painful. And back in
Mhm.
the days, I was also doing it because when you grow up in a cosplay community where everybody already have numbers, skills, age, money, and you want to be on the same level as them, you of
Yeah.
course will push yourself further and further. But now I don't have like big goal. I just honestly appreciate cosplay as skills that it gave me, the stage presence and the confidence that it gave me. But when I see people like some of my friends, oh, I have 6,000 on Instagram and I have only 300 likes. When
Okay.
people got 1,000 likes of today, it really pains me because they will bring down themselves and
Mhm.
their art that they made only because of some stupid numbers that are going through
Yeah.
algorithms that no one can really
Yeah.
predict. And
That makes
that's
sense.
not
Lose
what
the
we are
friends
doing
along the
here.
way.
Yes.
Yeah. Like I witnessed so many people who changed through cosplay into more confident way. And for example, they grew up right now and became just a models or like video something or actresses or stuff. But when people just do this, I also noticed a lot of people who just got destroyed after trying a costume. Like they were then saying that they will never dress up again just because someone wore the same costume and they looked different. So
Oh,
the
you're
most
taking.
important is
Their
never
morale was
compare.
destroyed. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree
Yeah.
with
because
that as
no
well.
matter what your goal here is, just do what you feel like doing, do what you like,
Mhm.
and just don't compare your art to anyone else because it's
Yeah.
subjective.
Very, very, very
Right.
true.
Yeah.
Very true.
That is so true.
Anyone else has questions?
Yeah.
Probably to add
Um.
to Polina. I
Mhm.
mean, because we always when we do cosplay, since I tried one before, we usually go out there doing our best, and when we see someone doing much better than our best, sometimes our confidence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
There we
Yeah,
go.
people
Yeah.
have different
Insecurity.
that's
level of
why.
best. Like
Yeah.
for example,
Yeah.
in Russia, it's like that people are comparing every single detail of the costume and saying, "I made that you didn't." But
Mhm.
it's far less happening right now, to be honest. When
Yes.
again in Austria, some people they just order the costume, just put on a wig,
Put it
and
on.
they're
Yeah.
fucking happy, and they
Yeah.
think that that's the
That's
best
what
day
matters.
ever.
They're happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like when you go to convention, you actually have fun because you can see smiles on those people. You
Mhm.
don't
Yeah.
see tortured faces all over, like in the
Right.
corners. So
And the
Right.
smiles you bring to people asking for a
Yeah.
photo with you, but even when you're just walking, not inside the convention,
yeah,
sometimes
Mm.
in the local malls, you're just walking in the hallways and you're in costume, and people would ask for a photo, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
And
big thing.
aside from that, you actually bring smiles to the people who's also the same fan, and you get to meet the same friends who are the same fans. Like if
Yeah.
Ray is walking around with the Sanji costume, One Piece fans will definitely be related to how he
Yeah.
is acting right now. Those kind
Yeah.
of
Mhm.
things, and that's probably one of the things why some communities of the cosplay community, I think, are really tight knit because the fan base is strong, especially for the recent Demon Slayer events. There was a time that they
oh,
keep on singing the same song at the same time, those kind of things. And yeah, what's important when we do cosplay or when guys do cosplay is at heart you know that you are having fun,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
you have your purpose for going there, not just to
Yeah.
to compete or to compare yourself, because you come
Mm.
there with the wrong intentions. You would definitely feel bad about what you did because you want to compare yourself, and that's one way surefire where to wear
I
you
don't know.
down and be sad about it probably.
Hey, Prof. Hey, Prof.
I
Yes.
yeah. I
I
don't know.
have
By
a
the way,
solution.
hmm? Continue.
Sorry. I
Go.
just have a solution for Prof Top's story earlier that when he was cosplaying and he saw someone with a greater costume. I have a solution for that.
Mm.
Mhm.
and that is
Picture with
to make another costume, a different costume. There's a lot of characters. Do your
Yes.
best in a different character. If
Mhm.
you saw someone with a better costume, don't be
Don't
down with
compare, yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't be
Don't be
put
too
down.
hard on yourself and go
True.
do it. Do the best on another costume, another
Yeah.
character.
We could always shine on another. It might not be the best fit for us right now. That's why cosplaying sometimes you just have to keep on trying.
Yeah.
Same thing with
And
Yes,
as
streaming.
I
Miss
agree.
and as
I
Miss
agree
Yeah.
with
Paulina
that.
Schwan mentioned earlier, don't compare with others.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
just
they
Mhm.
have
really
their own
don't
Paulina
know
wanted
how
to
it
strengths.
say
works.
something.
I don't know how it works between you guys normally because where I'm from back in the
Mhm.
days, like watching anime, even in Austria, it was kind of like, oh, what are you doing? You're an adult and you're watching cartoons. Oh, it's so
Oh,
Same
disgusting.
here.
Or
Same here.
Same.
yeah, and that's
That's what
why
it's
a
just the
happens
lot
here.
of
same
people,
here.
like in Russia, it's right now actually kind of popular. Like if you watch anime, you're quirky now. Back in my childhood, you were bullied for this. So, and now all of these people who actually loved anime from these times, they are actually not attacking each other as much because they feel like a family. Because it was such rare conditions that you will tell, I like anime, and someone will tell you back, I like it too, and you will discuss it. So it was so rare that people actually were super happy to just find at least anyone in the whole country to talk to, and that's why we still, even if the community is fighting or so, we still bonded together in a way of our interests that back in the days made us outcast, but now they made us cool. I would say.
Thank you guys so much for sharing your
Yeah.
opinion
We
on that
do
question.
appreciate, and just one thing to add regarding comparing ourselves to others. I just maybe would like to recommend just focus on the good side. I mean, it's take it as an opportunity to grow. Like for
Yeah.
example, there's
It's an
someone you see
inspiration.
someone, yeah, you see someone better than you. You may ask that person what did he or she
Yeah.
do to that costume, what
Yeah.
material
Work
he or she used,
Yeah.
and
work with them.
learn from it, and of course take advantage of the information, and
Amen.
use that
Yeah.
to grow and
And
to
the
better
That's
first
right.
step to
yourself.
being
Yeah.
great is being bad at it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Start out
Yes,
great with
exactly,
anything.
baby
Yeah.
steps. Yeah.
Yeah, I have an
Like
example.
Mary.
Baby
This actually,
steps.
I have personally, I have a personal, what you call this, event just like that. When I
Mm-hmm.
was in college, I actually failed one subject, and
Okay.
a lot of my colleagues or classmates have graduated, and I was behind one semester. So
Okay.
yeah, they graduated, and I was left behind in our university. Then they take the board exam, the
Mhm.
licensure examination,
Okay.
and some of them did not pass. And luckily, when I graduated, uh, I took the exam and I passed. So
Wow.
I realized that it's not about actually a race. It's not a race. It's
Yes.
it's being on your time. It's if it's your time to shine, then you will shine. Just like that,
Yeah.
something like that.
You have your own
Agree.
time to
Yeah.
shine. Yes.
I agree very
So,
much.
anybody else
Shine.
has some questions or
Last,
Shine.
last, last. I just would like to add to what Ray said earlier regarding
What was that?
regarding making your costumes with your friends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
really nice for me to hear. But may I ask, like, do you like pay them a fee despite you helping them make the said
Yes.
costumes? Oh, really? Nice,
Yes.
nice, nice, nice.
Pay them in a manner of like the equipments, the materials that's
Oh,
needed,
you,
and also the
yeah.
time, the labor,
Yeah.
the
Oh, so not
food.
only do you buy them food and buy the materials that you use to make the said costume, but you also pay them for a little bit for their time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice,
because
nice.
it's not just my costume though that we're doing or making a costume with my
Uh
friends.
huh.
We're
Okay.
also doing one another's costume, like helping one another's create or finish the
Choppy, choppy,
costume. Like
choppy.
for example, Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, nice, nice. I like that.
we gather as a stormtrooper team, so we help one another's fit.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm
Cool, cool.
thirsty. Hot here.
Too hot there, too hot, too hot.
What? Uh,
Anyone else
We
have a
have
question?
I have a question.
Supremo Hub.
Hello,
Hello,
hello, hello.
Supremo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bravo, go.
Uh, I just want once in my life I tried to judge a cosplay event. So I have a question to those who already tried to cosplay. Can you give me at least three best criteria in judging a cosplay? At least three.
Okay.
Who
Three,
starts?
three
Craftsmanship.
criterias.
Mm-hmm.
who's first? Who's gonna answer
Yeah,
first, bro?
Ray,
You
Ray.
choose.
Ray, Ray.
Since we're three
Uh,
here, since we're
They give
three,
one each.
Yeah.
They give
one
one
each.
each.
Sheila, give one each.
One each,
I just
yeah.
said.
That's one.
Go ahead.
One
Okay,
from Ray.
acting and stage presence and performance.
Okay. It's
Just
the
gonna
same here.
I was just about to say, Sheila, provide audience impact.
Actually, that is one of the criteria. Audience impact. That is around 10%. 10% of the criteria.
If you can connect to the audience,
So, yeah.
of course.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
makes sense.
The higher chances of winning.
Yeah. People's choice.
People's Choice Award.
I was once
There
a
is, there
judge, and there we had
Mhm.
like, for example, the quality of costume from 1 to 5. So how exactly it looks like the character, how the details are looking, how hard it was to create. So for example, somebody in a Seppuku uniform will have a bit less points than, I don't know, Darth Vader or something like this. And the stage idea, and also the stage, how you exactly performed and how you executed everything. So if it didn't go as planned, but the idea was great, you could
Mhm.
say 5 for idea, but like 2, 3 for it. So that's how we kind of judged. But it wasn't.
How do you judge Miss Paulina Schwan?
I was judging in Riga, in Latvia. It was
No,
the
what I meant
winter
is,
one. Ah.
sorry for interrupting you, but what I meant
No
is like, how do you judge the cosplayer? Like, do you watch them
Ah.
perform first, or do you, while watching,
No.
you're already judging them?
We have
Oh, nice,
judging,
nice.
which is normally normal for like Russian European events. It's when cosplayers are standing in one line to you, and they tell you what exactly they're cosplaying, which characters, and then you look exactly close on the costumes, for example, or weapons. And I was also asking them because I know this feeling when you cosplay not a super popular character and nobody understands what is happening on stage.
Yeah,
So
that happens.
yeah, I was asking some of them if I didn't know the character. Can you please go through your performance? Just like 1 or 3 points enough for me to understand. So that was also helping me. And then we went and we were watching the performances. After this, we were counting points and deciding all together with 5 people who exactly will get which prize and which nomination. And that was it.
Okay.
That's very relatable because for me as a host, when I don't understand or don't know the character, I ask them first on how
Yeah.
would you be able to tell me and the audience and even the judges on who you are, on what it is that specific character. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Maybe I have a last question for you guys, coming from me. Which character do you think is your most favorite to cosplay?
Your
Naunahan ako.
soulmate. Your soulmate.
Yan ako.
Your soulmate
ATW is saying something.
character.
That marks. Let ATW.
Yeah, let
Let
Jesus
ATW
Christ talk.
shine.
Eh, naunahan ako, naunahan
JC,
ako.
go. Here, go, JC.
I just want to
Saying
shout
that-
out Madam Yo.
That marks.
Yeah. Let's
Go ATW.
ATW. You ask my
Wait, wait.
question in your way.
Oh, no. I already have 10 words.
I only have 10 words.
Auto-mute. After 10 words,
Auto-mute.
auto-mute.
Ano?
Hindi, kaya mo yan.
I have a personal question.
Okay.
Yeah, one.
There's a,
Man.
Okay,
One lang
okay.
pala, one lang pala yun.
He's trying his best.
Wait.
Okay.
Ako lang kayo naman eh. Shoutout
Go,
Madam Yo.
go.
Ito na, magtatanong na ako Madam Yo. If I do cosplay, what character do you suggest? Except JC. Yeah,
Nice.
except JC.
Today.
So JC.
Why
Yeah,
not
before you
JC?
answer
bro.
my question, let's answer his question first.
Jesus
Who's
Christ.
gonna answer first?
JC.
ATW.
JC. I'm all for JC just to see how this goes. I think it was decided already.
No.
Let me check.
Okay. How about you, Ray? For
I
him,
can't
for
see him.
ATW. Oh,
I
you
can't
can't.
see him. I'm using yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Oh.
can't see him. Yeah. He looks like Jesus Christ though.
Long hair and then with the mustache
Yeah,
here.
with a mustache.
Ben, I have a suggestion for you. I have an answer.
In
Me
that
too, me
case,
too.
Saint Yang Onisan.
You can do Kenshin Himura from Samurai X because you're long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray was saying
light red.
something. I didn't hear him. What was that, Ray?
He said he looked like Jesus Christ. So
Yeah.
cosplay Saint Yang Onisan, the one with Buddha.
Yeah. That's one. That
Oh,
one.
yeah.
That was
I know that
funny. It
anime.
was funny. It was funny. It was funny.
Oh,
It's funny as fuck.
I have a suggestion too, actually, because out of curiosity, I would like to know how he looks without the hair. So I suggest Sayatama. I think it would be great to see you in a Saitama costume, bro.
And
oh, yeah.
From
What
Tekken,
do-
he looks
what
like
does-
Miguel. From Tekken, he's gonna pass
What
as
does,
Miguel.
let's go, let's
How
go.
about you, Sheila? What do you think would be the best costume for
For
ATW?
AT
Yeah, wala na.
actually has
Yeah.
this
Yes,
Japanese features. I think I'm gonna go suggest him any characters from Sekiro.
Oh.
Like,
Samurai
Yeah.
dudes. I
Yeah.
thought so. You say I have long hair and
Yeah.
samurai.
He looks like a Japanese samurai to me, or
Yeah.
Oh,
or any
With
characters
his
from Samurai
mustache.
Warriors.
good job, good job,
Okay.
good job.
Take
Look like a
your-
general, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with my question now. So
Harakiri.
who's your soulmate anime
Oh,
character
I see him
or
now.
movie character? Oh, he can see him.
He just
Oh.
I can see him. Oh, you can cosplay Kogoro Mori.
Oh!
Mori.
Nice. From Detective Conan.
Detective Conan.
You can
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, so guys, just a final question for our guest. What character or who's the character, regardless anime, game character, or a movie character, which one do you think is your most favorite to cosplay or your dream cosplay if you haven't cosplayed them yet? Let's start
That's
with the
3 questions.
yeah, yeah, that's almost 3 questions. So let's start with the girls. I'll go with Paulina first.
Okay. So out of what I've done so far, I would say medic because I really like playing this character. It's from Team Fortress, the female version that I did. Because I remember before one choosing, I was even helping my friend because she got a glass stuck in her feet, and I was completing my medic cosplay, just performing a freaking iteration of her. But out of what I'm still finishing, it's Polygeist from Monster Prom. First of all, they stole my name. Second of all, they stole my age. Third of all, she is a ghost, and nobody knows why exactly she died because she was partying like there is no tomorrow. And third of all, she's completely transparent and blue, and half naked all the time. So I need to finish this. With this, I need to finish a lot because we decided to make like a silicone layer for the skin to completely make it blue. But the costume itself, it's not hard. It's just a tank top and a jeans short. So I would say her. Because her and Medic
Nice.
are my soul, my heart, my soul.
Kuya JJ, hello.
Okay,
How about you?
How about you, Sheila?
Actually, I'm gonna go with. Are you guys familiar with Mobile Suit Gundam? You guys familiar?
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Mobile
I
Suit
am.
Gundam? Yeah. So
Which
I
one, the
think I'm
first?
gonna go for. Actually, he's a male character. I'm gonna go with Choras Nable. I'm gonna go with Choras Nable.
Have you tried cosplaying? Not
Cosa
yet.
Noble.
What?
Yeah.
Char.
Have you
Si
have you
Char.
tried cosplaying Char?
Not yet, but who knows? One of these days, I might.
Yeah.
Oh,
You do.
I'll send it to the
You send
GCs
that
for those
picture.
who don't know.
Yeah.
Charles Nable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Dungeon,
the red comment. Red
Red
comment,
comment.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the red comet. And
Tas
then
Valorem
you,
Nick.
Ray.
How about you, Ray? Your dream cosplay or favorite character to cosplay? Who is he still there? Like we lost it?
I don't see his
Uh,
video, but as a name, he's
He's
still
not
there.
moving. He's
Oh.
Oh,
out. He's out.
he
he got
lost.
I
he
think
got
he got
We
cut
lost
off.
disconnected.
him.
He lost.
Oh.
He
He
lost
can.
connection.
But it
Like
was also
Okay.
writing before
Oh,
that. That
Since we're
conversation.
almost
ah,
done, like I have one more question for you guys. So I think we're talking since we're talking about your dream characters and all that, like your cosplay experiences. The play part in cosplay is important, like Paulina said. I saw your profile, by the way. So like you said in your profile, the play part in cosplaying is important.
Yeah.
So what's your creative process in getting into character? Your cosplaying. So for example, if it's from a game, do you like play the game for hours and hours? If it's from an anime or a film, do you like binge it and then or read the manga and all that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Well, for example, for me, if I'm doing this cosplays myself, how I can even imagine doing a cosplay, I'm watching an anime series, whatever, or playing a game, and if I like the character first, or with design or with backstory, second can be some quotes or some style or some moves the character likes. I'm studying this part, so I'm not playing, for example, for hours and hours, but I can watch YouTube or study wiki page or watch the entire season when the character appears just to see some detail. And since I was back in the days into roleplay games for a very long time, it also helps. And also, like Ray here was in the theater, so I'm just imagining that I'm a character when I'm starting to get ready. So when I put lenses, I'm like, okay, those are not my eyes; those are character eyes right now. And then I'm just trying to recreate the makeup normally with everything what I can see on the character. And after this, when I did already a new face and stuff like this, I already feel more. And the costume, when I'm wearing it, it's like, oh, you are in the character. You have no way out until you will take this costume
yeah.
or at least a part of
Ah,
the costume
nice.
is wearing. So it really helps me to do this. But for example, on stage, I'm sometimes still very, very nervous. But I'm just going there, doing my thing, and leaving.
How about you, Sheila?
Yeah, what's the question again?
Yeah, well, so let's say in your cosplay career,
Okay.
so what's your creative process in cosplaying your character? Let's say, for example, if it's from a game, do you like play the game for hours and hours or watch VODs on YouTube? Or, for example, if it's from an anime or a manga or a film, do you like read the manga or watch the anime over and over again just to take into take in the character itself into your persona? How do you do that?
For the
What's your creative process?
actually for the characters that I have already cosplayed, for example, Natasha Volkova of Red Alert 3, I played the game numerous of times and I actually managed to beat the Commander's Challenge for a lot of time already. So, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Certified gamer.
Group
Yeah.
report.
Let's go.
Nice.
For example, yeah, you cosplayed someone from Red Alert, right? So, how did playing the game over and over again, beating the commander's mode over and over again, help you get into character?
Um, actually Natasha Volkova is my most favorite hero on the entire Red Alert 3 on the entire Red Alert 3 game. So
Game, yeah.
by using Natasha Volkova on the whole game itself until I managed to finish the whole Soviet campaign. Actually, that is my favorite team on Red Alert 3.
Soviet.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Soviets. I mean,
You know.
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
I'm actually a fan of Soviet. Yeah. If Lenin could see us, no. I'm so sorry. That is actually my favorite line in Red Alert.
Paulina's laughing. Soviet.
Yeah, I just
He's really
wanted
touched.
to let Paulina know that I'm actually a Soviet fanatic. So
That's fine. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm really happy when people enjoy culture of my country. So.
yes, of course I am.
We do. We do.
Of course.
Okay, so
All
make
of us
Paulina-
here does.
Yeah.
All of us here do.
Okay. So
So,
to make Paulina even more happy, give us your best Soviet impression.
Yes, please.
Soviet. Wait. The seas will run red. That's
I'm
funny.
happy.
Those. What's that mean?
Okay, so anyone else has question?
Hey, team.
Uh, I just want to add. I can I answer the question as well.
Sure, you can. Go
Oh,
ahead.
No, because if I will be cosplaying someone or a character, I
Mhm.
will be cosplaying whichever uh guy will Jenny marry, so that
still Jenny all the way.
I
So
see
it
what you're
boils
doing
down to
there.
Jenny
so that
again. All boils down to Jenny again.
just kidding, just kidding.
He's will reach
Maybe I can
Blackpink
add
Korea.
something. Maybe I can add something about that since I actually
I will
did cosplay
cosplay JY.
before.
Mhm.
Yeah. So one experience, the best experience that I ever had during the time when I was doing cosplay was when I was with JP. No, 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 not JP Morgan. So I was with Optum. I was working for Optum, and during that time, their Christmas party, so it was a galactic theme. So I wore Darth Vader, and I was the only one wearing Darth Vader during that time. So not everybody knows who's inside the costume because they can't see my face at all, right?
Okay.
So there was this one, there was this one girl that was I really had a big crush on her. And then she saw me, and she was like super
Banat
excited
best
and
friend.
everything. She was jumping around, like, I would like to have a picture with you. So I was thinking,
Okay.
was like, she's just gonna stand beside me, and I'm gonna do that, or I'm gonna do the lightsaber thingy, or just you know. And then she just like hugged me really tight, and that was the best experience I ever had
Boom.
during that time. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it was
Oh,
cool.
Online lambingan.
Online lambingan. No, no. It was cool. That was nice. And then after that, she asked if she can take a picture with one of her friends
Okay.
from another department, and
Mhm.
that person, the best feeling about this is actually that person was on a wheelchair.
Oh, I
So
see.
Oh.
and she was really a bit emotional because it's the first time she saw
Okay.
cosplaying, and her favorite is Darth Vader from the movie, and
Cool.
there were tears on her eyes.
Uh
So
huh.
I got two good things, two good experiences is I get to hug my my crush.
Yeah.
Second one, the
Let's go.
number one
Inspiration.
best experience there is that you can see the joy in the eyes of that person
Mhm.
for the first time
Dreams they could
seeing
not.
the character that they love in
Yeah.
person, and they were in tears. So that
Yeah.
was the best
Oh
experience that I
wow.
ever had. So
Bliss.
yeah, so
Bliss.
that's the
Mhm.
best experience that I ever had with cosplay. Yeah, besides the crush
That
thing.
that was so kind of you then. That was so kind of you. You just made that person's day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was overwhelming. So everybody from the contest already took up their costume, but besides me and my partner, who's actually wearing the Queen Amidala costume,
Oh,
we did
that's
not
nice.
take off our costume the whole Christmas party,
Yeah.
so that everybody could have pictures with us because
Mm-mm.
they were really requesting for pictures, and most of the cosplayers already changed. So
Yeah.
there's
You're so
just the two
thoughtful,
of us.
Kuya. You're so thoughtful, Kuya Alex. That's so thoughtful of you.
Yeah,
Best
and
friend, why your
That's
experience
so
is
thoughtful.
so opposite to my experience?
Okay, so what was your
Yes.
Go solidarity.
His
why?
experience
Go
is
go go.
very opposite to my experience because when I also, like you said earlier on the podcast, that everybody was everybody had a cosplay experience when we were younger. Yes, that's true.
Uh
Back
huh.
in the 90s when I was young with my
Mhm.
cousins, it's very opposite to what Dadborg said because we always had a fight while watching Power Rangers because
Okay.
everybody wants to be the red,
The Red
and
Ranger.
yes, the Red Ranger, and we end up fighting each other because I want to be the Red Ranger. No, I'm the Red Ranger. Why can't I get the Green Ranger and Black Ranger? I want to be the Red Ranger, and we fight each other. Very opposite, but still, it's a cosplay, right? Because we imitate the color, we get the jacket red and make our
Yeah.
uh, helmet made out of the carton box, and then we
Yeah.
color it and run around, put a sword made out of stick, and then we fight each other. And then I think for me
Mhm.
that's cosplaying itself during the days that
Having
we
fun
have.
while
Yeah.
you're
It
doing
Yes, I
it.
miss
is.
those days. Shout out to my cousins anyway. So where are you now in the
Wow.
world?
So maybe
I
the
love.
best advice that I can give for everyone is that you don't really have to look forward for what you're going to gain
Yeah,
through
I
Yeah.
this
think so.
this
Yeah.
craft.
So what's
What
the
you have to
streaming?
really, yeah, what you really have, so as to streaming, what you really have to look forward to is that you're having fun and that people
Yes.
around you are also having fun with you and they're having a good time with you. That's the best thing that you should look forward to. It's not about the money that you're going to earn. It's not about the prize that you're gonna get from the contest. It's not about the fame, but it's about
Yeah.
how you made everyone around you happy and how you made yourself happy as well. So that's the thing that I can give as a part of an advice for this topic. That's the reason why we're talking about it right now.
Nice. So
Yeah. And
anyone else?
again, the old guy talk.
It's okay. It's okay.
Dude, you
Anyone else?
don't look old.
That's
Yeah.
why we're
Dad
best
bod.
Not
friends.
at all.
You don't
That's
look
why we're
old.
best friends.
That what's matter most, Sir
Si
Lex.
best friend
You
solid
don't look
diet,
old.
bad words.
You don't look old.
Yeah, I don't look old, but I'm old.
Yeah.
Anyway, so do we have anything else, Debuchun?
Actually, I have one last question. The
Oh
really
yeah.
last. We're almost ready over time. So, in your own opinion, Sheila and Paulina,
Okay.
so be it personal or professional, is there a difference between cosplaying Eastern and Western fictional characters? So when we say Eastern, like we're talking about anime, we're talking about
Mhm.
people, characters from J manga, JRPG, and if we're talking about Western fictional characters like
Is
Marvel,
Marvel.
DC,
Yeah.
or US made games
Yeah.
like Overwatch and all that, is there a
Cartoon
difference?
characters.
Yeah, there are a lot.
Okay,
Uh,
examples.
for example, here I would say mostly our Eastern games and animes are getting cosplayed because half of the people who enter the cosplay they're more into animes than into gaming or into watching some kind of series. When in Russia, in some of the conventions, you should wear Eastern attire or Eastern cosplay because it's an anime convention.
Mm-hmm.
When on a
Mm.
game convention like StarCon, if you will come into something that is not Evangelion that everyone can recognize, but for example Dark Butler, everybody will look at you very questioning.
Kuroshitsuji. Mm.
Yeah, exactly. Like I had an experience at Game City. It's this free conventions here, which is
Mm-hmm.
basically that we are getting a rat house and we can just park around there. And if people appear there to normal public, because a lot of people are coming, it's for free and it's with games. If they appear in anime cosplay, some people
Be
will
back, guys.
mhm, they will like not super harass them, but they will say some bad words to them, you know.
What?
And
Oh,
when you go into someone more Western for the game city, then they will praise you and they will take pictures with you and they will recognize you and they will think you are cool. When they just mocked someone for like Cross Shituje cosplay 5 minutes ago. So it's kind of, you know, double sided.
Mhm.
But there is clearly a difference. Like in Russia, it was even two different communities back then.
I see.
how about you, Sheila?
Actually, I am torn between Western characters and Eastern characters. Actually, everyone can relate to this. When you mentioned Western characters, for example, Naruto, sorry, Naruto.
Naruto.
Almost Western.
That's two
I
Narutos.
I
That's
have
two Narutos.
yeah. For
Like Kaji
example,
Buchi. You
yeah.
mean
For
Kaji
example,
Buchi already?
Naruto. We have Naruto. Okay. I'm so sorry. For example, you mentioned
Times two,
when you
times two.
mentioned Naruto, Luffy, and then insert Western anime, Eastern anime characters. Most of the people nowadays recognize Eastern characters. Most of them are actually teen in the teenage bracket. I
Okay.
know you can relate to that, right? When you said Western characters, okay, guys, I am not trying to offend anyone, okay? Most Western characters, most people can at the age of 30 plus, they can recognize Western characters. For example, Squirrel Girl. I'm gonna go for the ones on the market. on the Marvel comics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for example, Doctor Doom, Adam Warlock, I think um 30 plus, the guys and the girls who are already age 30 years old and above, most of them can recognize those characters. Domino, Cable, yeah.
Yeah.
I am not trying to
Yeah,
offend
I get your
anyone
point.
here, okay?
I
I'm
get
not
your point.
trying to offend.
Yeah, I get it.
But when
yeah,
you
yeah.
say Eastern characters, only kids can recognize them. Most of them, actually. Most of them.
Young ones.
Yeah, the young
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
So if we're talking about like the difference in Eastern and Western characters, in your opinion,
Mhm.
just summarizing it. So it depends on your target audience,
Yeah.
right? So for
Mhm.
example, if for example a convention has a age bracket of like 18 to 25 years old attendees, it's best if
Mhm.
you go into an Easter costume or Eastern cosplay. And if it's let's say a Comic Con or a Toy Con, where toy enthusiasts who are young professionals to adults who have
Yeah.
family, 30, 40s, because people in 40s are still into toys, right? So
Mhm.
you go to that convention dressed up as like Spider-Woman or say Jean Grey, something like that, right? Since
Yeah.
most of them can relate to you. But if you go into that cosplay, into ToyCon, dressed up like Sakura from
Naruto.
Naruto, yeah, you're gonna get OP'd, right? So is
It's
that
again,
it?
it's again the question of what do you want to get, you know? So for example, if you're getting to a Western con and you want people to recognize you, to take pictures with you, or of you to meet new friends, then you better go with something more fitting. But if you just want to cosplay this character and you don't
Yeah.
give a damn about like, yeah, people are not recognizing me,
You
but
want them to
doesn't
recognize
mean
you
that
as
I'm
you.
bad. Yeah, or like it doesn't mean that you are bad or your character is bad or your cosplay is bad. It just means that maybe it's another scene right now. But if you still will meet your friends and have a nice time, then dress however you want. Like there are no
Yeah.
strict rules.
Mm.
So ATW, we'll see you in Genshin costume soon.
Ah,
Pwede, pwede Master Pogi from Dragon Ball Z.
he had
Oh yeah.
Master Foggy.
EPW has a
Mr. Satan. Yung JC mo, naging
Mr.
Satan
Satan.
na.
Mr.
Yung JC
Satan.
mo, naging Satan. Oh, balik.
From JC to Mr. Satan.
ATW has a Shinobu costume from Kimetsu no Yaiba. So yeah, it's there. Are we gonna see you cosplay
Shinobu cloak from Kimetsu.
Yeah.
I have the coat from Edward Full Metal.
Really?
Yeah.
There with you?
Let's
Just
go.
like, yeah, I also have the watch with the October 3 thing. This is like,
Where did you get it?
Comic Alley, I think.
Comic Alley.
The other one was a gift. Just
He's gonna
Dina and Sheila, do
Nice.
you have any upcoming cosplay
Events.
event or something like that?
for me.
Cancel.
It's cancelled.
How about
It's cancelled
how
as
about
well.
Sheila?
It's cancelled.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Well,
Because you know,
Line.
quarantine.
they promised us in my somehow normal activity,
Nice
but I don't
one,
think
Prof.
it's convention.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
But
okay.
you're supposed to have one.
Bangis.
I hope maybe in autumn we wanted to go on one with my best friend to VPS on Anime, but I don't know if it's happening. Honestly.
Sheila Meow.
Oh,
Uh,
Meow.
Nice.
That works.
I'm a cat lover as well.
Yeah.
Ah.
But Jenny is lover.
But Jenny is lover. Or
I-
lovest.
Just thought of something that can help us in this podcast on the
Evelyn
live.
Chappy.
Choppy.
Choppy.
Choppy? Anyway,
Yeah.
so I thought of something that
Oh yeah.
end this on a lighter note. So, taking Paulina and Sheila's professional opinion, I would like you guys to suggest a cosplay character, to one of us, in this podcast, based on how we look or how we talk. So,
Yeah.
if or
Since it started at ATW.
ATW,
Except for ATW anymore, right?
Tapos na.
Yeah.
for anime siya, an ideal character for us to cosplay. So, yeah.
for each or for one?
Yeah, for each.
For,
Ah, okay. Let me think.
We do group cosplay. Cheetos Angels. Just kidding.
No. Cheetos Angels.
Band of Jenny.
Go ahead, Paulina. Sorry, go ahead.
I could make a nice Yakuza cosplay because they have a lot of different Yakuza
Katsuki.
characters there.
Yakuza.
The one that is from Sega, keep climbing. This one. From there, you could make someone with like a badass rifle or so.
That's for
Then
that.
it's for Solidai.
Oh, nice.
Solidai, yeah.
Yeah.
Yakuza.
He will be
Character?
Yakuza.
Yakuza?
Like
Yes.
they have
Can
two
you-
main characters, but they have also a lot of.
What's the name again? I'll look into that later. Maybe I can.
Yakuza Zero or Yakuza Kiwami. I will write in the chat.
Okay, Yakuza 0.
You need a
It's a game?
tattoo right, for Solidai. Here
Yes,
at the
and
back.
we need to like cut all your fingers, bro.
Yeah.
Not just one, but all. all.
Just in case.
Staying in Carol.
Thank you,
Hashtag passionate.
In character, bro.
Yakuza
Yeah.
O.
Yakuza 0.
I'm curious. Maybe who knows down the road I might be a cosplayer, and I'll
Yeah.
start with Yakuza O from
Yakuza O.
Yakuza 0. Yeah.
Yakuza
Yeah.
Zero.
Easy game
Thank
yun.
you, Paulina. Thank you.
Welcome.
Go next. Next.
Next.
I would say it's Sheila's turn. We can tell like one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good
See that?
idea. Good idea.
It's going to take too long if they.
No, not it should be. We can make like it 2, 3 of each one. Like those 3 courses.
How about you, Sheila? For anyone, what do you think is the best costume for anyone here? You pick one of the guys.
Mm-hmm. Wait. I think Sir Lex.
Me?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for you. I think since you've mentioned a while ago that you are good at crafting, and then because you've managed to make the Tetsujin costume from scratch, right? I think
Yeah.
why don't you pursue on making crafts? For example, why don't you go create a Gundam? Right?
Gundam costume.
Yeah, a Gundam cosplay. Why don't
Instead
you
of
make a Gundam
the model,
cosplay?
you become the Gundam.
Yeah, I am Gundam.
By the way, guys, I already did it.
Nice.
Seriously?
Already did
You
the
made
unicorn.
What Gundam? Gundam
The
unicorn,
unicorn.
from Banagher Links. Okay.
Yeah, so I did the white one, not the
And then-
Banshee, but
not
the
the
unicorn.
Banshee. Okay. When was that? What year?
Life cost.
Transform.
2009. 2009.
Okay, guys. By the way, someone wanted me to mention online cosplay competition.
Yes,
Since,
please.
Online?
Yeah, go, go.
yeah,
Let's go, guys.
This is actually an online competition. You can compete with your costumes via online since it's
Yes.
quarantine, right? So that con would gonna be called Cosmic Con Online, and that would be to be announced.
Oh.
The
It's
info
my
came
time.
from
It's
a
not,
friend of mine.
I believe Paulina and her team can join.
Yeah,
right?
everyone can
Oh.
join actually. Everyone can join. Even Miss
ATW.
Paulina can join.
My
And I think
time-
you
time to
guys, I
shine.
think you guys can join
Time
as
has
well. You guys can
Time to
join.
shine,
as well.
guys.
Yeah.
Can we do, Sheila, can we do a
Saitama.
low cost cosplay? Low cost
Of course.
Oh.
As long as he can pull it off, right? As long as he can pull it off.
Low cost cosplay.
Yeah.
I have my wig already. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, so let's go back with Paulina. Pick another guy, and what costume do you think he or she, or I mean he?
Devil June, Devil June. Devil June,
Oh, let me.
Devil June.
I think Prof Top could make a nice Blue Exorcist the anime, the brother.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Blue
yeah. Yeah, ooh.
You.
Yeah, I think the brother should be very nice with you because of your
Ooh.
smile
Brother.
and face expression and because of the brother.
Let me
I
check
think
that
you-
one.
Oh.
What? Blue Exorcist?
The exercise,
I'll
yeah.
check.
It's
I'll check
The
Yakuza
best
also.
yun.
Saitama is real.
Saitama.
That was unexpected.
That
You have
was,
the serious face and the funny face, man.
That's unexpected.
Yo.
How about you, Sheila?
Thank you, Paulina. Thank you, Paulina.
Go, Sheila.
Your turn, Sheila. Pick another one. Another
Devil Chun.
participant.
Devil Chun. Devil Chun.
Hmm.
Devil Chun,
Goblin.
Wait.
Devil Chun.
Goblin.
Goblin.
Which one is Yakuza? Oh, the one with the eye patch or the one with the just?
You can try the second
Both.
one, but you can also pull it off the boss of the.
I think I can
An eye
take
patch.
the eye of the eye patch so that you can
Yeah.
have something decorative in
You
your
also
face.
can choose if you want to do him with a long hair or with a short hair,
Mhm.
which is also a variety.
This is easy because you're just gonna need a tuxedo and a suit and a eye patch or something.
Mhm.
Yes, and cut your fingers.
And a tattoo at the back.
That would be blood.
There you are.
It's
That
easy.
would be
We can
bloody.
cut your fingers for you, bro.
It starts with a pinky.
That
Good.
would gonna be
Go, go.
bloody.
I go Sheila.
Okay, I think Devil Chun, he looks like the protagonist guy from. I think he can do a cosplay of it. You familiar with the Korean series Coffee Prince?
Oh, wait. What? Come again?
Coffee
Wait,
Prince,
wait.
the
Go ahead, go
main
ahead.
protagonist
Coffee
guy.
Prince, oh.
Yeah.
The same in Goblin.
Yeah.
It's the same in Goblin.
Gongyu.
Yeah,
Gongyu,
the
ah?
same.
Gong
He
Yu.
looks like that
Gong
guy.
Yu.
I think he
Tawa-tawa
can
si
go
Devil
for
Chun.
that one.
Si Devil Chun.
Dude,
I'm
so we're gonna
actually,
look for your Goblin wife, huh?
Yeah.
Gonna look for your Goblin's wife.
Yeah.
But thank you, Sheila. I actually take it as a
Guys, excuse me, guys.
okay.
Genesi Ray Corde, sorry, Devil Chun said my phone is out of battery. That's why I disappeared. So
It's Ray.
comment on the
His
live
phone
stream.
died. Yeah. He
Sorry,
messaged
Devil Chun.
our-
Go ahead.
Ray, thank you, Ray, for coming into
Ray,
the
thank you.
podcast. Thank you so much. Major shout out to you, man. Guys, do check his
Thank
page
you,
out.
thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Ray. Yeah.
Thank you, Ray.
Follow
God bless.
Kuya
Meron
Kenkoy,
Kenkoy.
hello.
Well played.
So going back, who else hasn't had this?
Paulina's turn.
I am choosing Anisha for trying out the Mystic Messenger game, the 707 character. It's red hair programmer guy. It's a Korean mobile game, kind of like a visual novel, but instead of visual novel stuff, you are like reading text in an app.
Seven.
So-
What's that? The 707.
707.
Yes.
07.
707.
Yes, it's
From
the red
Mystic-
hair guy.
Oh, from Mystic
Oh,
Messenger?
this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mystic Messenger. The hacker guy?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's,
Oh.
Wait, what is this game? Is this like a gacha game?
no,
It's a
not
dating,
really, it's
dating sims?
What game is
yeah,
this?
it's
Visual
more like
novel? Visual
Mystic
novel?
Messenger.
Okay,
yeah,
Mystic
yeah.
Messenger.
Mystic Messenger. It's like you are in an app and you are reading text from the characters, and sometimes you can make your own decision by choosing like what to say.
Mhm.
But it's also a game where you can't really skip time because every time in real life it's an event. So
Oh,
if you
it's actually
skip,
an Android.
yeah, if you skip an event, you can spend some clocks to return if you wanna to go, for example, with this character. But
Oh,
normally you can also just see what they roll.
thank you.
Oh, okay, it's a visual novel game.
So I'm gonna dye my hair red now.
Yeah.
Oh, just like ATW as Kenshin, red as well.
Actually, in reality, I'm asking my wife for an idea so I can cosplay during my stream. Because, yeah, but I have
nice,
told
nice.
earlier I have the idea to cosplay when I was in college, but sadly I had to focus on
Time.
study. Yeah.
Mhm.
Now Sheila.
Thank you, Pauline. Thank you for that.
You can cosplay also Detective Conan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Sinikudo?
passive
You look Detective
Go
Conan.
Sheila.
Small guy.
Yes, sir.
Next guy.
Conan the
Like,
Barbarian.
you think you could?
Wait. I think Solid Eye. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm not trying. Wait. First and foremost, I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything, right? I think Solid
Yeah.
Eye. He reminds me of the guy from. I forgot the
I'm
name.
ready to search.
I'm so sorry, guys. I do watch some Korean films. Okay, I do watch some Korean
Ayan.
films.
Oh, na.
Again.
May kam-
Who?
You familiar with
Is that
are you familiar with Endless Love, Autumn in My Heart, Johnny? I think you can go for that one.
Yes,
nice,
Papa.
nice,
Yeah,
nice?
looks like
Yes,
Johnny from.
Johnny. Yes,
Can
Papa.
you please, can you
Endless
guys
love.
please, can you please put
We'll
it in
send it. Oh,
chat
share
so that I
screen
can.
for the endless who? Endless
Yeah,
love
Johnny from
heart.
Endless
Jan.
Love, Autumn in My Heart.
Johnny.
Johnny.
Oh, Johnny. Yes,
Endless
Papa.
Ma'am.
love.
Kenny and Johnny. Dude, this is much bigger than Gong Yu, bro.
Hindi naman yan, ano
Bro.
eh.
Bro.
Karakter
Ba?
ng mga pang cosplay.
Yeah. Bro.
Hindi guys, kamukha niya. Kamukha
Let's
niya.
go.
So we have two
Kamukha niya.
Koreans na.
Part
It's
Sheila.
Devil Tree and Solid.
Anime, anime, Sheila.
People will line up for
Anime.
you, bro.
Anime, Sheila, anime. Anime
Sa
for that,
anime.
Sheila, by the way.
Ang hirap kasi sa anime because you look like a
Whitebeard.
Korean actor to me. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Solid Eye.
You really look like
Demetrio
one.
de Solid Eye. Korea.
Yeah.
The Korean
Pala kay
style.
Poppers
We
natin.
have K-popers. K-drama people.
Iya eh.
Next time we have a K-pop group.
So, I'll
Let's go.
have a look at. Thank you. Thank you,
You
Sheila.
even have the same
Solid Eye,
hairline.
aka Tito Johnny.
Same eyes and same nose.
Ooh.
Oh.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Annyeonghaseyo.
Johnny.
Yes,
Especially,
Papa.
especially,
Tito Johnny.
especially this part.
Johnny.
Especially this part, Solid Eye. You have the same. You have the same eyes and the same nose. Yeah,
Yeah.
this part. You even have the
I
same
might,
skin.
I might be a good cosplayer if I do it.
You just have to find someone who's gonna go cosplay as Jenny with you.
Yes.
Me.
Can you be my Jenny?
Jenny.
You ATW cosplay as Jenny.
You can be my Jenny if you want.
This Johnny.
We will Solid Eye.
Boom! Wait. I'm out. Yeah. Someone in the comment section, Hiro Hidaka,
Yes.
Hero.
said like, share some stories about the dark side of the cosplay community.
Oh.
Yes.
There are lots of sex
You sure
predators.
you want?
Sheila's laughing. Are you
This is
You
gonna-
sure
sure?
you want to?
Yeah, this is gonna get spicy. So
I'm gonna
if
go
you guys,
get in jail.
How's
No,
Paulina? Paulina, what do you think? do
I
you
have a lot. Let's
Lots?
have them if they're gonna answer or not. Let's ask
yeah,
them.
yeah.
We're gonna go
I
get-
can
Mm.
I can go with one story that is more funny than harmful, but I will not go into more harming things because.
Yeah.
Anyway, one time I was at a convention and I was not feeling very well. I just was attending because we were performing in a lip sync cosplay. So I attended the convention for like 2.5 hours, and some people that I've seen, I'm normally going and saying goodbye as well because I'm not just going to disappear on them. And there was one guy who knew me from Instagram very well, and he was just staring at me like this the whole convention without like approaching or saying hi or anything. And I was just talking to a girl that he was shooting, but he interfered in the middle of our conversation, like basically with his body physically. And I made the joke like, "Hi, didn't you recognize me without the filters and stuff?" And he said, "No, everything is fine." And what he's doing next, because I was speaking to him in English, but I learned German, and I know it because I lived here for 6 years. And he basically goes to this girl and says a lot of shit about me on German to her ear, with me standing at 2 meters and still hearing. So basically, he just hoped that I don't speak German, because just in my face he said on English that everything is fine and everything is okay, and the next second he's just using German to basically bash me. And I was standing there like, I'm not harassed at what he's saying. I'm harassed at the fact that he thinks that I'm not German for living here for almost 6 years, because how and why? But yeah, there are a lot of people, especially I would say like in this fandom there is more, because in Russia it's kind of, if people don't like you, they will not talk to you, or they will talk to you and like, you know, go through things and solve it. If it's not solvable, then goodbye, it's not this universe. But here, it's the biggest problem, because they will all smile normally to your face and stuff like this. However, you just turn your back and something is happening. Because a lot of people here, they, you know, they are too dramatic, you could say. So they like to create drama to spice the life a bit more. So for them, it's kind of like an entertainment. For me, it's like, what the hell is going on? So situations like this can happen. You just need to honestly laugh it off more because at the end of the day, this guy was asking me to do his makeup a lot of times. So and he did it after. So I don't know. It's weird.
Okay.
Yep.
How about you, Sheila?
Okay, as what I've told you a while ago, I think I'm gonna go get on jail if I told you the darkest secrets that I know. But I think I'm gonna go. Yeah,
Like name drop or
they
anything.
they might they might file a charge on me and to avoid slander.
Yeah.
I think I'll just tell you the lighter version. Well, some
Yes,
cosplay,
please.
yeah, just the lighter ones. Some cosplay competitions, there are times that the judges and also the competitors know each other. So they make a deal
Yeah.
hey, I'm gonna join this cosplay competition. Why don't
Oh,
you
so it's
go
fixed.
pick me and
Yeah.
and go choose me as the
Oh, yeah,
winner?
fixed.
Yeah. So it happens I think most of the time. But I don't want to point any cosplayers
fine.
who does this, okay? So
Yeah.
since I don't want to get to
But to be
Yeah.
fair,
Yeah.
it's mostly on smaller conventions, you can say, because big conventions
smaller
they have a name
conventions.
and yeah.
Okay.
Because for example, in Russia it works a lot of times, but
Mhm.
normally on the conventions that still counts big festivals and not
Yeah.
professionally counts. But it's like a normal regular practice that you can be in a harder costume than someone, but they will just win because of some connections or because of the
I agree.
other.
I agree with that.
So again, to the topic, don't compare yourself to others because
Yeah.
you don't know why they won.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
Preach. That's,
There you go.
Louder.
So
By-
since
Mhm.
yeah,
By the
so
way,
since we're
guys.
almost out of time. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. By the
Sorry.
way, guys, I really need to go because we
Yeah.
Yes,
have
please.
yeah we actually have curfew here, so I really need to
Oh.
go. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So Sheila, before you go, plug your page. and
Okay,
then-
guys. To those of you that are currently watching this, I hope you can like my page, Sheila Meow Gaming. I'm a cosplayer and actually I'm a streamer as well. So go if you want to
Let's
see
go.
more PS1 games. So feel free to visit my page. Recently, I have
Yeah,
played.
visit me
I,
there.
I've actually made
Vigilante.
yeah,
Support, let's go.
Vigilante, Pepsi Man, and actually Mega Man
game ko yan.
X4. Yeah, that is that is
Ah,
actually
What was that again, Sheila?
a
Bloody Roar.
what they call
Bloody
this
Roar.
Jenny the Bat.
Bloody Roar. Yeah, I'm
Makurio the
actually I'm
Mole.
also familiar with Bloody
Hugo
Roar.
the Wolf.
What was that again? Can
What?
Yeah, your
The game Sheila Meow Gaming.
Yeah, Sheila Meow
Sheila
Gaming. That's-
Sheila Meow Game.
Yeah.
Ilam yan.
So yeah, again,
Okay,
guys, thank you so much.
thank you, Sheila, for taking your time.
Thank
Yay.
you.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
guys.
appreciate
It's nice.
it
It's nice
so
More
seeing
much.
power.
you.
Done,
Yeah,
Sheila.
Thank you.
Like your
Nice.
page.
Thank you,
Nice
guys.
one. Well played.
So, yeah, before we end, like any like parting message from Paulina, or shout outs, people who wanna greet.